Little People Big World star Amy and Chris Marek has suffered a heart attack and is currently in very critical condition. Chris and Amy Roloff has been admitted to the hospital and is receiving medical care. She is fighting death and Chris Marek crying for Amy Roloff. Today, we're here to talk about Amy Roloff, the heart and soul of Little People, Big World. A woman who's inspired millions with her strength, her warmth, and her incredible journey. But we also have some heavy news to share, a fictional scenario where Amy has suffered a heart attack and is currently in critical condition. Please note, this is a hypothetical story we're exploring to honor Amy's impact and reflect on her legacy. Let's dive into her incredible life, her challenges, and what she means to so many of us. Amy Jo Roloff, born Amy Jo Knight on September 17, 1962, in Michigan, is a name that resonates with fans of reality TV. She's best known as the matriarch of the Roloff family on TLC's Little People, Big World, a show that's been on the air since 2006. Amy was born with achondroplasia, a genetic condition that causes short stature, but she's never let that define her. Instead, she's turned her challenges into opportunities to inspire others. Growing up in Livonia, Michigan, Amy was the only person in her immediate family with dwarfism. She faced bullying during her adolescence, but her resilience shone through. She went on to earn a business degree from Central Michigan University, proving her determination early on. Amy's life took a pivotal turn when she met Matt Roloff at a Little People of America convention in 1987. They married that same year and began building a life together, eventually welcoming 4 children, twins Jeremy and Zachary, Molly, and Jacob. The Roloff family's journey became the heart of Little People, Big World. The show gave viewers an intimate look at their lives on Roloff Farms, a 100-acre farm in Oregon where they ran a pumpkin patch and shared their experiences as little people navigating a world built for average-height individuals. Amy's warmth, humor, and no-nonsense attitude made her a fan favorite. She wasn't just a mom on screen, she was a teacher, a cook, a businesswoman, and a beacon of hope for anyone facing adversity. Amy's influence extends far beyond Little People, Big World. She's a published author, having written Short and Simply Family Recipes in 2012, which features 75 of her favorite family dishes. She also penned an autobiography, A Little Me, and a children's book, Little People Big Values, sharing her story and values with the world. In 2016, she launched Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen, an online bakery that brings her love for cooking to fans everywhere. But Amy's heart lies in giving back. In 2009, she founded the Amy Roloff Charity Foundation, supporting youth at risk, people with disabilities, and organizations like the Dwarf Athletic Association of America. She's also donated to low-income senior housing and homeless shelters. As a motivational speaker, Amy has spoken at events like the Lakes Health Conference and the Empowering Women in Business Conference, inspiring audiences with her message of perseverance and positivity. Her fans adore her for her authenticity. On social media, Amy has 1.5 million Instagram followers who love her cooking videos, family updates, and glimpses into her life with her husband, Chris Marek, whom she married in 2021. Whether she's sharing a recipe or a heartfelt moment with her grandkids, Amy's ability to connect with people is undeniable. She's the mom we all wish we had, always there, always caring. Now, let's address the heavy topic at hand. In this fictional scenario, we're imagining that Amy Roloff has suffered a heart attack and is in critical condition. This is not real. It's a storyline to reflect on Amy's importance and what her absence would mean to her family, friends, and fans. Picture this, the news breaks, and social media lights up with concern. Fans are posting messages of love, sharing their favorite Amy moments, and praying for her recovery. In this imagined moment, Amy is in the hospital, surrounded by her loved ones. Her husband, Chris, is by her side, holding her hand. Her children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, are there, along with her grandchildren, who call her Grandma Amy. The Roloff family, despite their differences over the years, comes together in this critical moment. It's a reminder of how much Amy means to them, as the glue that holds their family together. Amy's health has been a topic of concern before. In 2023, she battled a sinus infection that left her exhausted, and fans noticed she looked unwell. There was also a moment when she injured her lip after a fall during a trip to Michigan. These real-life incidents, though minor, remind us that Amy, at 62, is human like the rest of us. In our fictional scenario, A heart attack would be a devastating blow, not just to her family but to the millions who followed her journey for nearly 2 decades. Each other. In this imagined crisis, the Roloff family rallies around Amy. Zach, who also has achondroplasia and has faced his own health challenges, including a shunt revision surgery in 2023, is especially shaken. He and his wife, Tori, put aside their past tensions with the family to focus on Amy's recovery. Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, though no longer regular cast members on the show, returned to support their mom. Matt Roloff, Amy's ex-husband, is also there. Despite their divorce in 2016 after nearly 30 years of marriage, Matt and Amy have maintained a cordial relationship. Matt's fiancée, Karen Chandler, joins in offering support, showing that even after years of family drama, love and respect for Amy bring everyone together. The Roloff Farms pumpkin patch, a symbol of Amy's legacy, feels quieter without her vibrant presence. Fans are flooding social media with messages like, "Amy, you're the heart of the Roloff family. We're praying for you." Others share memories of how Amy's strength helped them through their own struggles. One fan might write, "I watched Amy raise her kids with so much love, even when life was tough. She's a fighter, and I know she'll pull through." This outpouring of love shows just how much Amy has touched lives around the world. Amy Roloff's legacy is one of resilience, love, and authenticity. Whether she's navigating the challenges of dwarfism, raising 4 kids, or rebuilding her life after divorce, Amy has shown us what it means to keep going. In this fictional scenario, her critical condition reminds us to cherish the people we love and to live with the kind of courage Amy embodies every day. If Amy were here, she'd probably tell us to stay strong, keep faith, and maybe bake a batch of her famous pumpkin scones. Her recipes, her charity work, and her unwavering spirit are gifts she's given to the world. As we imagine her fighting through this crisis, we're reminded to hold our loved ones close and to live life with purpose, just like Amy does. Let's take a moment to reflect on what Amy means to us. Maybe it's her infectious laugh, her determination, or the way she makes everyone feel seen. In this hypothetical story, we're sending her all our love and hoping for her recovery. But in real life, Amy's still out there, living her best life, sharing her recipes, and being the incredible woman we all admire. Amy Roloff is more than a reality TV star. She's a mom, a grandma, a businesswoman, and an inspiration. In our fictional scenario, we've imagined a world where she's fighting for her life, but in reality, Amy's still shining bright. Let's celebrate her by supporting her work, whether it's buying her books, trying her recipes, or donating to the causes she cares about. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our community where we dive into the latest pop culture, reality TV, and family drama. Today, we're talking about something that's been buzzing all over the internet, a rumored big divorce announcement from Jeremy and Audrey Roloff, the beloved couple from Little People, Big World. Is it true? Is it just gossip? Grab a snack, settle in, and let's unpack this together. Before we get into the juicy stuff, let's set the stage. Jeremy and Audrey Roloff are no strangers to the spotlight. They've been a fan-favorite couple since their days on TLC's Little People, Big World, a show that's been following the Roloff family for over 25 seasons. But recently, whispers about a possible divorce have been making waves, especially after some clickbait headlines and a particular YouTube video that dropped in June 2025. So, what's the deal? Are they really splitting up? Or is this just another case of internet rumors running wild? Let's break it down. For those who might not know, Jeremy Roloff is the son of Matt and Amy Roloff, the stars of Little People, Big World. He's one of the fraternal twins. His brother Zach also has dwarfism, while Jeremy is of average height. Born in 1990, Jeremy grew up on the family's 36-acre farm in Helvetia, Oregon, which has been a central part of the show since it premiered in 2006. Audrey, born Audrey Mirabella Borti in 1991, came into the picture when she started dating Jeremy. They met on a blind date, and their long-distance romance blossomed into a fairy-tale wedding in September 2014, which was actually featured in the show's Season 8 finale. Fun fact, that episode broke records with 2.3 million viewers. After tying the knot, Jeremy and Audrey became a power couple in their own right. They welcomed 4 kids, Ember Jean in 2017, Bode James in 2020, Radley Knight in 2021, and their youngest, Mirabella May, in May 2024. They left Little People, Big World in 2018 to focus on their family and personal projects, like their marriage ministry Beating 50%, their podcast These Are the Days, and books like A Love Letter Life and Creative Love. They are all about inspiring couples to build strong, faith-based marriages. But here's where things get interesting. Despite their picture-perfect Instagram feeds filled with family moments and sweet captions, there's been chatter about trouble in paradise. Let's dive into where this divorce rumor started. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. In June 2025, a YouTube video surfaced with a pretty wild title, Jeremy Roloff's shocking new wife revealed. Audrey Roloff's jaw-dropping response. The video claimed that Jeremy had confirmed a divorce from Audrey and was already with a secret second wife named Elise. Sounds like something straight out of a soap opera, right? Now, I'm not going to link to that video because, frankly, it smells like clickbait. There's no credible evidence in that video or anywhere else to suggest Jeremy has a new wife named Elise or that he and Audrey are officially divorced. No major news outlets, like People or Us Weekly, have reported on an actual divorce announcement. Instead, what we do have is a history of speculation about their marriage, fueled by their own openness about struggles and some shady internet rumors. Let's be real, the internet loves to stir the pot, especially when it comes to reality TV stars. But before we jump to conclusions, let's look at what Jeremy and Audrey have said about their relationship over the years. Spoiler alert, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, and they've been upfront about that. Jeremy and Audrey have never pretended to have a perfect marriage. In fact, they've been super transparent about their challenges, which is kind of refreshing in a world of curated social media feeds. Back in 2019, Audrey posted on Instagram about some tough times in their marriage. She wrote, "We fight, struggle, cry, and face challenges just like anyone." She talked about heated fellowship, love that phrase, and how they've had tearful conversations and missed date nights because of their busy lives. Fast forward to 2023, Audrey got even more candid. In response to a fan question on Instagram, she admitted that she and Jeremy struggle with emotional connection. She said they are great at intellectual, spiritual, and physical connection, but the emotional side? Not so much. That's a big deal to share publicly, and it shows they are not afraid to admit when things aren't perfect. They've also talked about how their fast-paced lifestyle, raising 4 kids, running businesses, and managing a farm, has left them exhausted. Audrey even quoted Dallas Willard, saying, "We intend what is right, but we avoid the life that would make it a reality." Basically, they know they need to slow down, but it's easier said than done. Here's the thing, Jeremy and Audrey have built their brand around strengthening marriages. Their Beating 50% ministry is all about beating the divorce rate and creating covenant marriages rooted in their Christian faith. They've written books, created a marriage journal, and host a podcast where they share tips for couples. So, when rumors like this pop up, it's almost ironic because their whole mission is about not getting divorced. But let's not ignore the pressure they're under. Being in the public eye, raising 4 young kids, and running multiple businesses can't be easy. Plus, they left Little People, Big World in 2018 partly because of controlling contracts and storylines that didn't feel authentic. Could that public scrutiny and past reality TV drama be fueling these rumors? Let's explore that. So, why do people keep talking about Jeremy and Audrey's marriage? Well, for one, they are super open on social media. Audrey's Instagram is like a window into their lives, family vacations, cute kid moments, and lots of PDA with Jeremy. But fans sometimes read between the lines. For example, in 2022, fans got worried when Audrey posted about being in single-parent mode while Jeremy was away. Another time, people noticed Jeremy didn't post a birthday tribute for Audrey, which sparked speculation. Then there's the family drama. Little People, Big World has never shied away from showing tension, like Matt and Amy's divorce in 2016 or the feud over Roloff farms. Jeremy and his twin brother Zach both wanted to buy part of the farm, but negotiations fell through, and Matt turned it into a short-term rental instead. That caused some bad blood, with Zach calling Matt manipulative on Instagram. While Jeremy's been quieter about it, the family rift might add to the perception that things aren't all rosy in their world. And let's not forget Audrey's controversies. She's been called out for comments some fans interpreted as homophobic, like a 2016 Instagram post about an LGBT advocate, and for parenting decisions that rub people the wrong way. When you're a public figure with strong conservative and Christian views, you're bound to attract critics, and that can amplify rumors about your personal life. Here's my take. The divorce rumor feels like a stretch. That YouTube video from June 2025? It's got no receipts, no statements from Jeremy or Audrey, no credible reports, just a lot of hype. Compare that to their actual posts, like when they announced their 4th child Mirabella, in May 2024. They were gushing about their dream birth and how grateful they are for their family of 6. That doesn't sound like a couple on the brink of divorce, does it? But I want to hear from you. Do you think there's truth to these rumors, or is it just the internet doing what it does best, blowing things out of proportion? Drop a comment below, and let's keep this conversation going. So, what's the latest with Jeremy and Audrey? Well, they are still very much in the public eye, just not on reality TV. They welcomed their fourth child, Mirabella, in a home water birth in May 2024, which Audrey called her dream birth. They've been sharing adorable family updates, like Ember starting kindergarten and Bode loving tractors. They are also busy with their businesses. Their Beating 50% Marriage Journal is still a hit, and their podcast These Are the Days dives into topics like faith, family, and relationships. Plus, they are running a farm and chasing their passion for preserving childhood for their kids, which Audrey says is all about play, nature, and learning by doing. They've also got their books, like A Love Letter Life, where they share their love story and tips for a lasting marriage. It's clear they are still committed to their mission of inspiring couples, which makes the divorce rumors feel even more out of left field. But could there be cracks we don't see? It's possible. No marriage is perfect, and they've admitted that themselves. The internet has been buzzing about this rumor, especially on X, where fans have been sharing their thoughts. Some are like, no way, they are too solid, while others are pointing to Audrey's posts about struggles as proof something's up. But here's the thing, being open about challenges doesn't mean you're headed for divorce. If anything, it shows they are working on their relationship, which is more than a lot of couples can say. So, what's next for Jeremy and Audrey? Based on what we know, they are focused on their family, their farm, and their businesses. There's no official word on a divorce, and until we hear it from them or a reputable source, I'm calling this rumor unconfirmed. They've been through tough times before and come out stronger, so maybe this is just another bump in the road. If they do address this rumor, I bet it'll be on their podcast or Instagram, where they are super open with fans. For now, they seem to be soaking in the newborn cuddles with Mirabella and keeping their family first. Closing, wrapping it up. Alright, that's the scoop on Jeremy and Audrey Roloff's rumored divorce announcement. My take? It's probably just clickbait trying to capitalize on their fame. They've been honest about their struggles, but they are also deeply committed to their faith, family, and each other. Until we hear otherwise, let's give them the benefit of the doubt and wish them well with their growing family. What do you think? Are you team they are fine or team something's up? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more reality TV deep dives. If you want to stay updated on the Roloffs, check out their Instagram or podcast. I'll leave links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Matt Roloff, star of TLC's Little People, Big World, announced he and fiancée Karen Chandler have ended their engagement. The couple, who dated for 8 years, parted ways in July 2025. Roloff shared the news on Instagram, saying he and Chandler decided to go their separate ways but remain on good terms. He wrote, "Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time. We remain amicable and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared." Roloff and Chandler's relationship began in 2017, shortly after his divorce from Amy Roloff, his wife of 27 years. Chandler, who worked as the manager of Roloff Farms in Oregon, had known Roloff for years before their romance started. Their relationship was featured heavily on Little People, Big World, which aired its final season in February 2024. The show followed the Roloff family, including Matt, Amy, and their 4 children, twins Jeremy and Zach, Molly, and Jacob, as they navigated life on their farm. The couple got engaged in April 2023 after 6 years of dating. Roloff proposed in their Arizona backyard, and Chandler accepted, recalling how he said he wanted to grow old with her. They planned a simple wedding for 2024, with ideas of holding it in Hawaii or on Roloff Farms. However, the wedding was delayed, reportedly due to Roloff's need to care for his aging mother and commitments to the farm's pumpkin season. Sources also noted disagreements over the wedding's size, with Chandler preferring a small ceremony and Roloff wanting a larger event. Tensions in blending their families may have contributed to the split. Chandler spoke on the show about setting boundaries with Roloff's family, saying, "Blending families is tough. I've learned boundaries are healthy in second relationships." Roloff's son Zach expressed reluctance to discuss his father's engagement, hinting at strained dynamics. Amy Roloff, now married to Chris Marek, described her relationship with Chandler as cordial but not close. Chandler, previously married to Joseph Chandler for 20 years, has 2 children, Brittany and Connor. Her daughter appeared supportive of the engagement, but less is known about her son's stance. Fans speculated about issues in the relationship, especially after the wedding delays and Chandler's reduced social media presence. Some viewers had criticized Chandler, accusing her of being a gold digger, though others defended her.